Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to take a look back at a classic 1/6 scale figure. This one is by Blitzway and it's Tyler Durden from Fight Club, played by Brad Pitt. And another little reason I wanted to show it off is because, well, last time I did the video on this I guess was the main review and I was using my Samsung phone. Now I'm using the Canon camera, so I wanted to film this bad boy with the camera bad boy. And I also dry brushed the hair a couple of days back and added some blonde highlights. So I have owned the figure once before and I sold it. Did regret that, and then I got the opportunity to get this one again. Had to be done. Absolutely classic film. Got the nice steelbook there in the background and a beautiful custom film title here by Matt Weaver at Wicked Designs on Instagram. And I won't be going through all of its accessories. It's not a review. I've already reviewed the figure on the channel. You can definitely check that out if you want a really in-depth review on the piece, but I just wanted to film a little bit of it and show you the highlighted hair now and film it with the new camera. So drop a like on this video for me, folks. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram at dknight333. This is a really standout piece though. I mean, it's iconic. It's beautifully done. The body they made for the figure is fantastic, very accurate to Pitt in the movie. The leather jacket, I'm not sure if it's real leather, but it doesn't feel like that really nasty kind of pleather material we get with some Hot Toys figures. This is really well done and it seems to be holding up really well, and the shirt is really well done too. It does have those annoying little buttons there. I decided to just leave the shirt open for now anyway, but just excellent. The hands have always been hard to change over on this figure. I've never had the other version of Tyler Durden that Blitzway made with the short hair and the fur coat, but I do have the dressing gown that you can also put the figure in as well. But I've had him in the dressing gown look for a few years, so I really wanted to bring him back to that more recognizable, iconic look from the movie. But the glasses are great, the head sculpt's fantastic. We'll get a better look at that in a minute. Just to recap with the new camera, but clothing is really high quality on this piece. And you can wedge that cigarette between his lips. That's a cool way to display him. The arms of the glasses go over the ears nicely and don't stick out. Everything comes together really well. Love the quality of the jacket and the shirt and the pants as well, those track pants. I really like the stands for the Fight Club figures, the design. It's meant to be so that when the figure is on there, obviously those kind of metal rods there, they're hidden by the legs, so you don't see anything going up the middle of him up into the groin area to hold him up like you usually do on most figure stands. It's a really good design. It had, I think, two interchangeable, either a waist grabber like this or a groin grabber, I forget, but I think they did give you the option there. Alright, now we got the figure on the rotating base, and he really looks like the moment where they're talking outside the bar when they first have their fight. It's a really accurate figure, I have to say. I mean, I did have to highlight the hair, obviously. It was just a dark brown, no highlights to it really. I mean, very subtle, but nothing like what you can see here now that I've gone in there with the dry brushing. I really like the way it looks from the side and the back. I know obviously the best place would be ideally the front view, but I don't know, just you see what I mean here as it comes around. It just looks really nice, the highlights, because you've still got the darkness, but you've got the highlights now too. I think it really helps the likeness, and the skin tone on the head sculpt is quite dark. I know he's very tan in the movie, but I think Blitzway went a little bit overboard. I have got him really severely lit up right now. We've got lights everywhere pointing up at him, bright LEDs, and the ones on the ceiling, so he's really brightly lit. If you're looking at him thinking he's not too dark, but in regular viewing circumstances he can look a little bit too tan, and I think the highlighted hair just tones it back a little bit, brings it together. But I just used a really flat small brush, and what paint did I use? I forget now. I think it was a mixture of different paints I have, but I was just trying to get a kind of nice kind of dark blonde, nothing too crazy. I think last time I did this with the figure I owned before, I didn't really choose the right tone of highlight. I think this time I nailed it. So that view in particular right there as it comes around, it looks absolutely amazing. Even got the 2 bottles behind him from where he takes them out of his pockets before they throw down. Absolutely classic 1/6 scale piece. Here's that favourite angle with the hair again. Damn, it looks good there. This steelbook here, I highly recommend getting this particular version if you've got the Blitzway figure, and if you had this just on a shelf on its own in a Detolf cabinet, it's just a nice companion piece. You can get yourself the Matt Weaver Wicked Designs Fight Club sign as well to display on the other side of the figure, just like that, and you got yourself a hell of a display. And that's it, folks. Just wanted to take a look back at this classic figure and show you the updated look with the highlighted hair and filming with the new camera. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I highly recommend getting him. I know it's very difficult now. I had a look every now and then just to see. I mean, I don't need one obviously, but I just get curious to know how rare he is and the kind of money he goes for on the secondary market, and it seems to be quite a lot, and there don't seem to be that many out there on eBay, at least when I look, but there's probably usually 1 or 2 floating around. But I think the figure I would really love to have next to this guy, because he's a bit of a loner in the collection. Not too many figures kind of stand next to him and look like they belong there next to Tyler here, but I tell you one figure that I would love to have beside this guy, and it is the Ryan Gosling character from Drive. I think that would be a good figure to have standing beside Tyler Durden on the shelf. Maybe one day, because I do love that movie. Love the soundtrack, love the film, and yeah, I've seen some amazing custom figures out there from the film, but maybe one day we'll get something official. But anyway, folks, let me know what you think of the piece in the comments section. Always good to hear from you. I hope you're doing well. I'll bring you more videos soon. Got some cool stuff coming up in the next couple of days. Got some more Jaws stuff for you. A really cool video coming up, and some other little things that I'll reveal soon. But keep it locked. Drop a like on it. I'll see you soon. Take it easy.